I don't actually own Luigi's Mansion physically. So just pretend that the GameCube disc is there or something. Actually, I didn't even play it on the 3DS. I played the GameCube version on Switch Online for Switch 2. But my Switch 2 is in the other room and I'm too lazy to get it. This was right here. Anyways, let's talk Luigi's Mansion. This series has fallen victim to the trend of me buying games with the intention of playing them, but never actually playing them, and they sit on the shelf, most likely still sealed until I finally get around to playing it. And I had enough, so I said, I'm playing it. Now that Luigi's Mansion is on Switch Online, I started playing the series. So sometime in November of 2025, I started playing Luigi's Mansion on my Switch 2, and it wasn't half bad. I'm just gonna go out and say it right now. I don't think Luigi's Mansion is one of my more cherished series. I don't know, since I haven't played Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, despite it being on the table here. Maybe the controls are better on the 3DS version, but playing them as the GameCube version, the controls definitely didn't age the best. I was able to change it up a little bit because I couldn't invert the controls like in the options for the game, but I was able to change the controls for the GameCube app within the Switch 2. So it wasn't inverted anymore. And it was a lot better, but it just felt a little clunky playing overall. But I did enjoy my time for the most part playing Luigi's Mansion 1. I like just going around the mansion, figuring out the puzzles, all the different ghosts were cool. Every ghost puzzle was different. Nothing was like being overly done, except for kind of like the booze. I didn't really care too much for the booze, and not to jump too far ahead, but I didn't like the boo boss fight, or maybe it wasn't the final boss, but the one where they all like separate into a bunch of different boos. That was horrible. It took forever. I'm really glad that I played it on the Switch so I could do save states and all that, because I was struggling on that one. Other than that, it wasn't too hard, but it was challenging enough that I had a good time. But also, a lot of the challenges I had were mostly due to just the poorly aged controls. But maybe my biggest gripe with the original Luigi's Mansion was the fact that you unlocked each area of the mansion slowly, and there was like one stairwell that just was locked for pretty much the entire game. And so if I wanted to go upstairs, I had to do this long, convoluted go outside, go around the back, I hated that so much. It was so frustrating. If I needed to go from like the main floor up to the top floor, it was just a mess. I didn't like that. Like, why? I get locking certain things, and like sometimes it's good to make it harder to get to or whatever. But man, was that annoying to try, and every time it's just like I felt like I was doing this long convoluted route every like 10, 15 minutes. Especially if you're like just trying to find where you're supposed to go next, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll go up there, and then oh, you don't have to go up there. So I just wasted like 5 minutes just going upstairs to look around. I'm reliving the nightmare, even though it's been almost 3 or 4 months since I played this game. But overall, I think I would play it again. I liked it enough. I don't think it's going to be the type of game that I'm going to play every Halloween because of the theming or whatever. But it was cool. Story was pretty simple. Mario's locked in a painting somehow, and Luigi's got to save his brother this time. I thought that was cool, and I think Luigi as a main character, it was just a cool idea. Pretty ballsy for a launch title for the GameCube to not have a Mario game, but ultimately, I think it's a good game. If you haven't played it, you should try it. Moving on, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, otherwise known as Dark Moon, was originally a 3DS game that was ported to the Switch and is in HD, and they dropped Dark Moon for some reason, and they added the 2 because originally there was no 2 in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. And honestly, I hate this game. I don't think it's fun. Maybe it's better on the 3DS, the original version of it, but I think this was just not that impressive. I feel like the puzzles were not always easier. I think overall they were easier, but they were just like a lot of them were just stupid. Like I was just annoyed. Like if I got stuck, I'd be like, really? This is stupid. I get upset. Like I actually got angry from this game. And I know it's a 3DS title that was ported to the Switch, but the ghosts got such a downgrade. They all just look so plain and lame. All of the ghosts in the original game had so much character. They were cool. They had detail. Now they're just, oh, this one's the blue one, and this one's the red one, and this one's green. Oh, this one's purple. Like, where's the detail? Where's the cool factor? They all don't look that different. But again, I get it. You can't have too much detail on the 3DS, which I also think is kind of crap because there's some pretty detailed games on the 3DS. But, anyways, I just didn't enjoy myself that much with this one. But by the time that I was ready to quit, I was about halfway through the game. And I'm like, just finish the game. Then you can start the third game. And if you hate the third game at the start, then you can just quit. And I pushed myself through the end of Luigi's Mansion 2. There really wasn't anything redeeming about it. I don't like this game. I do not recommend it. Even if you liked the original Luigi's Mansion, just probably skip it. Maybe play it on the 3DS instead of the Switch. But I am not going to go back and try it on the 3DS because that is how much I dislike this game. Moving on to the third game. I bought Luigi's Mansion 3 a very long time ago. This is probably one of the longest held games on the Switch that I have that I hadn't touched until about a month ago. And I started it like right after I finished Luigi's Mansion 2, but I was so put off by this game, I needed a break. And so I gave myself a break, played a little Ghosts of Yote, beat that game, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get back to this. Which, by the way, if you love Ghosts of Tsushima, you're gonna love Yote. It's a great game. They're both phenomenal. Highly recommend both of them. But anyways, Luigi's Mansion 3 is definitely better than 2. I enjoyed myself a lot more, and there's like a bit more to this game. I felt like these were both about the same length for me to complete. This did keep my interest a little bit more, and I didn't get as upset with this. But there's so many cutscenes or cutaways or whatever in the third game. I was getting frustrated. It's like every little thing I do, it just cuts to a pre-rendered thing or a not pre-rendered thing, and it's just like, dude, let me play the game. Stop cutting to this thing, like, or let me skip it. Something. Oh, that was the most infuriating part of Luigi's Mansion 3. It wasn't that challenging when it was mostly just frustrating, not challenging. I didn't really get a ton of like joy out of the game, but I wasn't always frustrated like I was with this game. But like the second game, I was pretty much ready to be done with it about halfway through the game. I finished this while I was on vacation, and I pretty much just grinded it out one day and played about half the game, the second half of the game, all in one swoop. And it was fine. Like I said, it's better than 2. And I think it's worth trying if you like the original game. It's worth trying 3, but don't expect a whole lot out of it. Like my frustration with Luigi's Mansion 2, they kept the low detail ghosts. Like, yes, some of them have like character and stuff, but like the main ghosts that are like everywhere, they're still the same red, blue, green ones that you see in Luigi's Mansion 2. I just think it's kind of lame. They're just like higher resolution in Luigi's Mansion 3. And like, okay, once again, it's King Boo. That's the ultimate big bad. And it's like, all right, get something else. Be a little original. Thankfully, you don't actually have to collect all the boos. I think I collected the first one that they like do for the tutorial, and I don't think I collected another boo for the rest of the game. I also had some frustrations with a couple of the boss battles. It was really just the one boss battle, and then like the King Boo fight was a little bit annoying, but there was one boss battle where you're in water on a floaty. The only way you can control yourself when you're in the water on the floaty is either blowing the poltergust or sucking the poltergust. And there's spikes all around the circle. And oh my God, it is so hard to control. It was the most infuriating boss battle ever. And I didn't have any dog bones at the time. And so I couldn't just like power my way through it. I actually had to do it without dying. And it took me way too long. I was getting so frustrated. I was getting like real life angry at the game. I was so relieved when I was done, when I finally beat the boss. And you end up having to revisit that room later. And I was like, I swear, if I have to do the same boss battle again, if there's a reprise of this, I'm done. I was not going to finish the game if I had to do that boss battle again. But I didn't, thankfully. You don't have to. Yeah, the rest of the game was just okay. It was nothing to write home about. This game gets a lot of praise, and I don't really know why. It's definitely better than 2, and I don't know why people like 2. I'm not trying to be mean, but just, let me know in the comments down below. If you're a big fan of Dark Moon, tell me why. But I feel like this is such a step down from the original, and 3 is a step up from 2, but just it doesn't compete. I don't think any of them compete with Luigi's Mansion 1. I would love to have basically just another version of Luigi's Mansion 1, just like a new, revamped, maybe slightly longer Luigi's Mansion 1. You're just in the house, you're going around room to room, sucking out the ghosts. And please, for the love of God, a lot less cutscenes than this. Now, I guess one more thing about Luigi's Mansion 3. I thought Luigi was all right. It was okay. There were just some points where I was like annoyed that I had to swap to Luigi just to like get in some certain areas or whatever. I didn't think it really added to the game. I don't think it took away from the game, but it definitely slowed things down at some points. I don't think he was necessary, but at least it made it feel different and feel better than Luigi's Mansion 2, I guess. I don't know. But overall, I like the first game. I'm never playing this again. And Luigi's Mansion 3 is okay, but I probably won't ever play it again. There's nothing that really makes me want to come back to it. And if there is a fourth one that comes out eventually, which I think they will, if this was successful and they ported the second one to the Switch, I don't know if I'm going to play it. I'll at least wait for reviews to come out, watch maybe somebody on YouTube play it. But if it's just another 2 or 3, I don't think I'm going to play it. I don't think I'm going to buy it. I just really didn't enjoy the series as much as people seem to enjoy it. That's all right. Not every series is for everybody. So, yeah. I literally just put in Super Mario RPG, the remake on Switch, played it for 30 minutes and said, nope, I'm never going to play this. I have no interest. Nothing is exciting about this for me. I'm done. Goodbye. Thankfully, I got that game for $10 from GameStop because otherwise it would have been a big waste of money. I'm glad that there's people out there that like it, but it's just not for me. And that's all right. If only you could still rent video games from Blockbuster. But I guess let me know what you guys think of the Luigi's Mansion series. And yeah, I don't know what series I'm going to talk about next. Probably the next complete series that I play through fully.